Welcome to Our India News Hour. The evolving application strategies are going to better serve the needs of customers. Many enterprises have speeded up their digital transformation efforts during the last 1 year. As there is limited in-person interactions, applications and the digital experiences they facilitate have become synonymous with an organization's presence and ability to thrive. Improving connectivity, reducing latency, ensuring security and leveraging data insights are now even more essential as IT teams have found it nearly impossible to keep pace with the rate of change and digitization of experiences. At the same time, many organizations are lacking the skill sets to truly streamline deployments. In today's digital-first world, every organization is in the digital experience business. Consumers are increasingly reliant on digital connections in every aspect of their lives, and this reliance has propelled applications to be even more central to the business's strategy, further emphasizing the pivotal role that apps continue to play in our economy. As businesses continue to invest in their application portfolios, it is critical to ensure that their apps are able to adapt, scale, and self-heal across different app environments. We cannot deny the fact that the organizations are evolving application strategies to better serve the current and anticipated needs of customers. Let's look into today's headlines in Our India. WhatsApp and Instagram face outage across the globe. The services of Facebook-owned platform WhatsApp and Instagram were restored after they faced outage in India and many other parts of the world. Many users of the Facebook services, that is Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger, had posted on Twitter about not being able to log into any of these social media platforms or open the sites for almost an hour yesterday. With the outage around the world, WhatsApp's rival Signal jumped in to welcome everyone. Apple's iOS 14 privacy feature might benefit Facebook, says Zuckerberg. Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg, while speaking on Clubhouse, said that Apple's iOS 14 privacy changes, which will let users block companies from tracking their activity, could benefit Facebook. He said Facebook could even be in a stronger position if changes encourage more businesses to use its platform to find customers. Facebook had earlier criticized the changes and ran newspaper ads. The technology enables ad firms to measure the number of users who purchase goods after viewing but not interacting with an ad. Centre warns WhatsApp from implementing its new privacy policy. In a response to a public interest litigation, the central government said before the Delhi High Court, WhatsApp should be restrained from implementing its controversial law privacy policy. The new policy violates the 2011 IT rules, the government said in a written reply to the court. The messaging firm has drawn massive criticism from users over concerns that data was being shared with its parent company Facebook. ArcServe gets merged with StorageCraft. ArcServe announced regulatory approval and the completion of the proposed merger with StorageCraft. Tom Signorello, CEO ArcServe, said, "Until now, there was no single company able to provide a solution portfolio to solve all customer data protection and business continuity needs with simplicity, agility, affordability, and scale. The new ArcServe just changed the game. We have a clear and compelling vision for our future. This will bring much needed business continuity, an exciting future roadmap, and certainty for our customers." Nazara Technologies IPO subscribed 175 times on final day. Rakesh Jhunjhunwala-backed firm Nazara Technologies is India's first gaming company to get listed on the stock exchanges. The rupees 583 crore IPO of Indian gaming and sports media company Nazara Technologies was subscribed 175.43 times by the end of its last day of subscription. The price band of the offer has been fixed at rupees 1,100 to 1,101 a share. At the upper end of the price band, the IPO is expected to fetch rupees 583 crores. The issue received bids for 51.20 crore equity shares against the IPO size of 29.20 lakh equity shares. A 21-year Swiss engineer charged with conspiracy, wire fraud in US. A 21-year-old Swiss software engineer is the hacker who has been indicated on charges of identity theft, conspiracy and fraud, who claimed credit for breaching security startup Workada, was charged by prosecutors in the US with conspiracy. The hacker and other co-conspirators have been accused of hacking multiple companies and government entities since 2019. The stolen files and records of more than 100 entities were posted online for public viewing and download. These included tapping into 150,000 live feeds from hospitals, schools, jails, and car maker Tesla, and then posting images to Twitter. Online extortion gang in Bengaluru, police alerts social media users. Bengaluru Police's Cybercrime Division spoke on the modus operandi in a case cracked recently with the arrest of a gang of 4 senior police officers. Said that the fraudsters targeted the general public on social media accounts to gather their personal information. They have urged people to be cautious while dealing with any stranger on social media. Such fraudsters send requests to men on social media pretending to be a woman. Later, they urge men to share private or intimate photos and videos, which would later be used for blackmailing and extorting money, an official said. Xiaomi planning to enter the electric scooter and cycle market. Xiaomi has been diversifying for a while now and is fast emerging as a tech company apart from being a smartphone manufacturer. The mobile manufacturing giant is looking at a possible entry into the electric scooter and cycle market, joining hand with another disruptor, Ola Electric. Recently, Ola Electric has announced of an investment of Rs 2,400 crores and setting up a plan to make in the first phase 10 million electric scooters per annum by next year, challenging Bajaj, TVS and Hero MotoCorp. Acer hit by $50 million ransomware attack. Taiwanese electronics and computer maker Acer, which is into manufacturing laptops, desktops and monitors, has been hit by a Rebuild ransomware attack where the threat actors are demanding the largest known ransom to date of $50 million. Yesterday, the ransomware gang announced on their data leak site that they had breached Acer and shared some images of allegedly stolen files as proof. Critical vulnerabilities in FY's Big IP and Big IQ targeting attacks. As part of its ongoing security vulnerability management practice, FY Networks has announced security updates to address 4 critical remote code execution vulnerabilities affecting most Big IP and Big IQ software versions. The 4 critical vulnerabilities in the announcement affect Big IP versions 11.6 or 12.x and newer, with one of these critical vulnerabilities also affecting Big IQ versions 6.x and 7.x. There have been growing in the multiple exploitation attempts against the honeypot infrastructure, said NCC Group's Rich Warren and Sander Lerhoven. Summing up, IT decision makers need to best highlight the priorities, concerns and expectations of those most responsible for meeting the toughest challenges of today's digital economy. Many organizations are on the speed track for getting modernization of apps and architectures to enable better digital experiences. There are 87% of organizations who operate both modern and traditional architectures, with modernization deemed necessary when legacy systems are too rigid to adapt to rapidly changing business conditions. In addition, the percentage of organizations maintaining multiple app architectures is growing, with as-a-service and managed services offerings continue to be viewed as replacements for some applications where vendors can provide cloud-friendly alternatives. With this, there is increased adoption of edge deployments as containerization expands. With the percentage of applications deployed in the cloud rising, more than 2/3 of respondents, that is 68%, are also hosting at least some of their application security and delivery technologies in the cloud. Simultaneously, organizations are positioning themselves to address the architectural complexity that results from adding SaaS and edge solutions, maintaining on-premises and multi-cloud environments, and modernizing applications. However, security continues to be a key driver, with efforts to stay ahead to attackers frequently requiring capabilities beyond what organizations have the resources to manage on premises. Further, highlighting this challenge, SaaS for security was identified as the top strategic trend among survey respondents. That's it for the day. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to War India News magazine. You can download the War India app from Google Play Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.